In order to find a home, the stray cat decided to stage an accident. Fortunately, Ruth was a kind soul. Seeing the poor little kitten on the street, she decided to take it home and named it Baker. Ruth gave Baker all the love and patience she had, not only feeding him delicious meals, also playing with him every day and forgiving every bit of his mischief. Within just a few months, Baker had grown into a chubby, spoiled cat. He thought this happy life would last forever, until Ruth got a boyfriend. Baker was jealous of the man who had stolen part of Ruth's affection. So, in a fit of petty revenge, he loosened the screws on the boyfriend's car wheels. But fate played a cruel joke. Ruth and her boyfriend decided to take a different car that day. Baker's plan failed miserably, and worse, he accidentally got himself killed. Luckily, cats have 9 lives. Baker begged the angel to bring him back to life, but the angel said he had spent all 9 lives being mischievous. Only then did Baker realize how much Ruth had given him: a warm home, endless affection, and the love that turned a lonely stray into a pampered, happy cat. Yet he had never done anything to repay her kindness. Heartbroken, Baker prepared to move on, but his words moved the angel deeply, and it decided to grant him 9 brand new lives. Excited, Baker jumped back into the world and scrambled onto Ruth's bed, but he didn't expect that this time, each of his 9 lives would come in a different form. When Ruth woke up to find a badger beside her, she screamed and threw it out of the house. Panicking, Baker ran headfirst into a garden fence and died on the spot. In his second life, he came back as a mouse. Struggling up to the windowsill, he saw Ruth crying as she clutched a missing cat poster. Determined to return to her no matter what, he climbed through the vent and leapt down the chimney, only to be snatched up and eaten by an eagle. Next, Baker was reborn as a goldfish. From his bowl, he overheard something shocking. Ruth and her boyfriend, both scientists, had been working on a serum to save the bees, but their professor planned to destroy their research and sell his own robotic bees for profit. Enraged, Baker leapt out of the bowl, trying to choke the professor by jumping into his mouth. The professor spat him out in disgust, and right then, an eagle swooped down again and devoured him for dinner. In every life that followed, Baker died trying to stop the evil professor. At last, he pleaded with the angel to let him return one final time as a fierce creature with sharp claws and fangs, strong enough to protect Ruth. The angel agreed. With a mighty roar, Baker was reborn once more.
Beckett? You're alive! No, it's just a cute little kitty cat.
Together with Ruth's boyfriend, he stopped the professor's wicked plan, but in the chaos, Ruth fell into the sea. Without a second thought, Baker dove in after her, pushing her up toward the surface. As he sank into the depths below, the angel, moved by Baker's bravery and devotion, granted him yet another chance at life. Years later, a little girl walked into an animal shelter.
Oh, he's very soft and fluffy. Mummy, Daddy, can I keep him?
Beatrice, he is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you again.
When she came out, Ruth gently handed her a small kitten. When they left, Ruth handed the little kitten to her daughter and named it Baker.